Order.
That comes on. Sounds to consider generally. You saw the TV show in February 10, 2020. You had the TV show at birthday. You had the Bakal States or Canada and had the cookout. $10,000 now Bakal State. A Fort McPherson generally. Zekui Ton Biscano. Sigachik another. A daycare house. A generally see. A porcupine caribou herd house net and how a peel water shed the house new. A had a generally see. A Tagorlia. A that do because they see it. Congratulations, Lucy. Government of Northwest Territory see that do need deal see John, but or you done has it there, John, so then ha. That do John leadership see, but how all that do who need deal see. But our need law. That do the government no see not care, no laws not kids and had to John 19th Assembly had it any on. That do need deal see, but I need change zero, but that's somebody too, then a John need but our need law. You the hearing last seat, but that tin lu, top bound, you had it, it's just a law, but only lot of them. Yeah, you done the partners had all now had to chance on and get ya. The Department of Natural Resources, done had all now. The 2030 NWT Climate Change Strategy Framework, see that the government only on, that do climate change, see, net in. It on the 2017 report, the Auditor General of Canada, Heinlein left. It do framework holding let Dëne Sųłıné government on Northwest Territories, a unit and a sea unit and currently a young government see how to unidil bonza galana. A report sheet had to dumpic galata. Uni April environment natural resources. So lot guys that do it galana see how to framework how to 95% of government Northwest Territories that didn't do have the law not there. A unique right on government Northwest Territory C. A sustainable livelihood action plan who yet had the non this had the borough had the galata see. Either to become at how but you had the see how. Dëne Sųłıné Yatıé now. It nods and had to protect that area so yeah. A climate change see that do hiring law sit and has that there. The Bonstancy Government of Northwest Territory seat NWG 2030 Energy Strategy will year this. That do government had the last change see John. You know it's a partnership on how it did it. Had they called a lot of charter. When the guy see. Yes, soon was a partnership climate change action plan. Who yes, whom we get all now had a annual progress report, a annual report on the 2030 energy strategy. See him. No, it's a government see that do kalteo to climate change seat at the 19th Legislative Assembly seat. A NWT Climate Change Council hulje Dëne Sųłıné Yatıé John the two government yagale see. The relationship the two John Janda ha on see. The what's a partners with Dëne Sųłıné held the two organization dalo. The two John ni deal see John you know halu ni deal see. The government city pa sampa no holding leo the two climate change out that the hiring lana see. Environment natural resources yes huntan halala na that do ni deal see. Ida to report halla see hal na the John nan ge see that to huni dilu hat see ratan hat setia. A Department of Health and Social Service honesta ida tutana a yalin trudrelye. A northern hatu ja saw KC cancer patient o a yiti atlande a yalin na hatu escort alia naturlia yalia. A medical travel jumpula chase tuin la. Cha yutana chanan ga hatu boni lala de a policy see medical travel escort see not tida escort do hat see naturally tan tasni see bechazal ye de ha aila inuni chatan la chanan ga tan patil te tu cha medical problem hat tala see he wants to see that the boni law had to see. Then it's a right la data. Either to not only on the Dustin see it honey mercy. $2,400 haunted housing units not there. Tona hiring la se ayuta na katale now the housing assistance habits etia katale na nuni cha government tin si itana si petsi te ha ita answer so pile no you had to pa ten lo ida tu cha kwa tan pa oleta public housing si rent to ida don't it some on cigar had to kwana nere ida organizing dollars ida public house si Venezuela NWT Housing Corporation si T4 slipsu don't it some on cigar had to see T4 slipsi salga satan ganelia T4 si don't it some on so don't get on the see hal in there. T4 slipsy. But the sick hot, but that you not new. Lot and it's ain't had there. You can't the guard some panel chile there. You had to the answer was a LAC had to the appeals. No, not seem to have to decision. I said you can appeal on there. CMLA. Is a constituent that Botoni law had hazarded a government seat on Halgala Nala de la, a GNWT seat on Pagala Nalila de. A see had to Tunha on it. A seat the government seat on Halgala Nala de la, it on the Dinal TC, the garbage at Dile. Either two John service on Patala, see without the. The minister Stanley see John a concept service you had to done a kid either do public service hot on see the cabinet see leadership don't GNWT I am done a bagatala see public service see John Newton Bagatalaina on the John Nupa, Johnson and get Northwest Territory Sea, John Hateha Island. Mercy. Mercy, Mr. Speaker. Northwest Territories Housing Corporation, see. Ita housing programs, la see, John Tanapaha la. Ita computer seat, internet ida, NWT Housing Corporation website seat, you ida, two programs la two service la see. You computer net send on. Computer going on this on. I had the guitar yellow see, internet girl yellow, phone did girl yellow, betatan a power nila. NWT that do housing corporation program see that do service and a bar. Don't need such a talk. Corporation that help some bars had it advisors had to eat and help and send you that do programs and last it and send you had to service you do applications to forms with last it and send you. But then Liao hiring law the Chile do a law Lee had to the job. A housing minister is currently. Do sonta Jack Lady see it reports here to it DC young government in Ila that they see it justice or TC. Final reports here to Atanapanel 19th Assembly. It Dëne Sųłıné Yatıé it's a right suit or land claim suit. Dëne John Newton Yatıé yun Yatıé lede. Nunitan city Pala Yatıé had to bet by Yatıé. Section Yuta hiring la siha. Section 4 Human Security. Shelters did the garhe lelo, quantity the garhe lele hiring la. It's a quiddy had to boni la la de to. Section 11C, education or not you. Educator seat Dëne Sųłıné had to law had Dëne Sųłıné bonds had done Honal Kanlila de see. It's a quiba. Section 12, family service dollar see. 100% don't a qui John NWT kids a qui halte bate. Correctional service 100% a qui dalte see John. Dëne Sųłıné a quira de. You can CBC to 80% halte John with and turn la see Dëne halte Dëne Sųłıné rat ene. To John on it telo had to done either to justice see. That's a coup. Either Canada Sipatile, John the Hatte, Johnson Nanga. It's a quiz and had to missing indigenous woman report see. You shall get into Sheila. You do a galate out Tennessee, had to be galate either to another TC. A minister is cur. Status woman of Latizer is cur. A senior seat jump bullet chair, the Yuntan on not data, so numbers are net. Yet the alternate to a service see had a clear data. Don't the horizon social inclusion program see you don't data so. The background is there. Not done out not there. On not they see. Ibetadna de Swennailo, Champa Betzelo, Bechande Hanrielo, I hate Kupekwanate. I hate social activities la de si ti antnesi. Danon Bekwanate si. Agent Placeful Yit Assembly Hot in Leda John. Hate Kubitsi Deha. You the how neha. I not on two groups there. I non the antness the dollar da do. I hunt the Yalina to the theatre. Even such a program to Saint Leda. I that it was shares a dollar had to it. It had they could even see on scale not and had to be really see. Had that 2016 but darn time later. He is a Department of Health and Social Service. A replacement of Galena. Thought our property down. A daycare program. A but our nearly could have to eat. A department say nods and had to service provider can I thought. A can see. A that to the answer had it August gas had to the broker. A that chartered group see. CD had a service that toilet. You thought that social activities that really did not too in there. See computer he thought he thought it's a queue non adults thought the computers that tabates that they on the bench at tabates and see the had the survey to a solution whole eye that do John that do see all that. That new minister see that do not ask John on the let this minister's cur. Mercy, Mr. Speaker. 2013 NWT Economic Strategy. Ita government scene line let's see. Ita do Joshua on than see. Ita regional economic development. 18th Assembly seat that we think all the see. Great Slave Lake Sugalata see. Ita do strategy 18th Assembly seat that do John. Dal to you. Ida do Sugalai now had it Dëne Sųłıné Yatıé. Ida Alberta Great Slave Lake got the line now. Ida to the TA listening. Ida do contribution that do some part and said data. Ida program C. NWT Fishery C. Ida RQ that do with the free to marketing, capital investment that do some part last year. Ida grants to contribution C. John Fisherman's Hall and John. John NWT not there had they see her. Ida program C to access to NWT commercial renewable policy C Halley. A policy northern residency a hall in snow. Ida John NWT to tall rights and either had they. Ida residency requires C had to about there. Ida it's up our law, you but I think so. I had a top up all day. I that's who but that is it a requirement of it that. A government see. A Sultan Power Northern or so. A to another really and a contribution hall end. A not and to not they see how to ye hall end. Economic diversification in there. John the business people. John Tanate si hal that do Sugalata si ha. A ye had to non ilo. A government seat are no the policy seat that do you can call it de.
Mercy, Mr. Speaker. Never. Mr. Speaker, your school Ici, dat het sampa ba ant esi wikel nile. Ga not ere march lande, sampa da consulde. Ayo dat samba consul sit government lane ant e lasi. Mr. Speaker hat u sandela hat u sampa da lasi schools yielsen sampa dat u toast in dan sit uit in tu lane. Sampa sekwi higher sampa la sampa ansala sekwi sen but kader hat u die lesen. School så vi avsnittsråd hadde sampa deit en tulle. Bas tra ut at en hode CEO computer så hat se han nannia hat det sampa hane. Other general vanity educational that we on see qalanta see. Dëne Sųłıné Yatıé. Nos sekwits itiat olsi tayon ine. Ja, na tese ministry bers kerni in ja. March 2017, social services caring for our people plan system in the seed of a lassie at u Dëne Sųłıné heel gaat na had u dan aan nieuw quick aan nieuw Minister of Health, Social Services, July 19, Stanton Territorial Hospital, at Ugala Nasi, Dans Eni, how a sea at Donlani. That's any see patients in the to it, some grand rooms in any. At not hat Uhana, hat Ugala in Nila, hat Aton, a document. Chaperones and family members van heel India zat ileni because isles dat hoe het yani. Na department dan je gala nasi ta hanaf kandilisi bet at inle. Had ole palat in khode bet enit khode dan heel je zat ilde. De doctor zo je zat bel zat ilde. Ja, dat u nooit aan nieuws is dan. Ja, dat deze minister zelf de beurs kunnen kliniek, ja. Ja. Mr. Speaker, 40 years in Kwanazula, Yanai Tejan. United States Kissing Core Housing Metrics 2019, just to Tanizuk Eha, Ans Quant Selye, had altered Sampa Dabats in La Selye. I don't Sampada FCC. I want housing Sampa Gathia. Had ons to in there. 2009, 32% saw 43% of the zone Chani, I don't see quantity saws and quality. Dat laat toen het in dat nu la net educational personal health ayong asa ayong si to garnil iyo housing human tano nizonil in loud Canadians at here tsampa nisnabio ay kwanga khayga galay now that u near la that u kwahetal insi that kwant it that u kwang insi say level tsani don't kwang tagarla pain la ne at tan zona tele ne a housing policy you off zombelet in that u see sagala now that the 4-year mandate had to law see that the rasa ne I saw you send a sitio per galita Friday indigenous government federal government or territorial government too I saw your government so I saw now you that to level that to Sicilia see the so on Ponil see I saw government that u nizon sampa u that u saw that u galay now and u kwanateo reconciliation that needs that sins only selio that see that u nil ya nizon zen haku of that u gatalay na sinizon la di tenet e ha ni
Ay ta researcher hati kana line. Ay nodana tu tanole. Ay da tu organization kagale now. Ay ta non organizations hagale now see. GNWTC. Ay non hotel gatale now. Ay ta no pagale now see. Marcialo see. Ay ta accountability tatio. Ay ta case gatale now see. Ida email ga yung CC pale ay iron laws dia tu ay ida bureaucrat hata top tana pagala na si ay ida organization hagala na si ay hata tu ha on the thousand government ya government business ay business inte tongkal tana petian bankruptcy ay bankruptcy government bankruptcy si ay option dele ay government si hata da ay da tu chang GNWT pagaleta ay kena zon tan pagaleta illa ay da tu chang ay tan pagaleta si hanne ha illa ay tu research da tu chang ay da public service da tu ha on si ay da tu iron la si ay da paralysis by analysis hulyene da tu sigala tailo da on si ay hat si ay kena zogala tan penil tan ha illa ay da sil Kurt hote he was speaker si unita sti si ay da sil Kurt lasan da stilte hate kule ay da expert tali si da department si ay da tan pagalay ta si ay hate si ay hate kule tan pagalay ta ha Mr. Speaker, ta na TC to ita khaitin luni asi. Ita yung ita ni guide vigiltis in lese February 14th. Ita agreement al ya. GNWT Sinchon Government Health. Ita company ta tinluhala na si health. Huni khaita spuni there. He statement pangste. February 14, 2019, Valentine's Day, Hunigai. NWT government do, Sinchon government health, 97 kilometers tin Luase, what teach on Highway 300 Tantia. $213.8 million ne. Ida do John Galata. 411.825 years on hatu bakagalata hanti champaninter. Solo knots and 37 hanti tanagalena. 49 hanti chantangalena. Son lawn tana hatu best chancer til. No ke mechanical 23 general laborers 18 truck drivers 18 northern workers bullet cheza. Sestiona tat inagalana. 51% holiday ja tat ina yigalena tam naza. E construction sites e da Sinchonan ge hadu yigalena. E da construction agreement C. Itan pa torn the lila data. Had it tatin tagala nasi. Ita yun tatin zeshe. The member statement CNST, December 22nd, 2015. The resolution, February 11th. It's a the engineers came out had to say. It's a queer all now had to see. The two John, it's a queer does. 2016, 34% job. Engineering, math, bachelor's degree was 23% science technology. See, he's a 25 to 64. Engineering C, 12% it's a hotala engineer. He's a do job. Second year, 17% hunty. Non-science-based program. The do John third year. Canadian educated workers who had to see here. 54% bachelor's degree computers. The science and technology geralena. 74% anti than you. We kind of tall had they see you. Canada see you neither had they couldn't so. Had they could see let they tell it's a quit a gargle and nalia. That's a bachelor's degree holder see. 36% for 30-year-old, 37% for 40%, 22% 65-year-old hunter. A round program this 27% hunter 16% men. A computer information science. A dear rider 90. Ada do John. He's near the John down the Bagalas now John somebody see it out. Either do John government of Canada how it I da television, Facebook, I dan tanwa data joda mercy. Reports of committees on review of bills. Reports of standing and special committee. Returns to oral question. Acknowledgements. Oral question. Mr. Speaker, we what teachen tin lo say minister's cur. The contractors the do no down see that do labor done the business operators down la say the contract seat at DC plot data. See the two business new the department seal the contractor kid that do no down see the do law ninjo da tinchon law bang liha. Mercy. Do no dance ne. The caterer done by Castedo, the with a Ratalata. The catering concert. It thought to a with Westchonanza. The catering company see to eat on Baba Caste. Thought they are another. Mercy, Mrs. You kid. Eat American. Eat American sea. Either do contract see that do law. Either company see. Either cat on the seat are written the post station. Mercy, Mr. Speaker. He nods on that. Either do done law only about business see. Business local companies there. You had to go to Betelia. You see, either do contracts a lot, see, either do process, see, either business jobs on none that done all day. Either in China had to, either jobs on none that deal, either American firm, see. Either do project alone, see. Either Murphy, none of y'all had to law all that. Either member seat at it. You have a panel here at Northern Business seat contracts here. You can't don't they see there's DC. Either do contract no don't see to be ponze tele government Northwestern Sinchal Galena see. Either group of yada that do. Either business suit or certain kind of in Donegal life to see. Either had to see. Has seen the campaign see. Had they nil in at home. I see, Mr. Speaker. The American firm had to Janwananga had to Ratalena. A poor Nila had it. Dëne Sųłıné Yatıé Atlanta Yasneda. Mr. Speaker, the department, the requirement that do contract no da say, the do da Chinchon had to Galena say, I llunga hatu cha department hatu cha do hal. I da do monitor AC. I know northern companies hatu cha employees hatu cha I begale ta ha. NWT Housing Corporation program si da tu cha hiring law dan hal housing minister ha. I da program advisor dan thanatil si. I ke don't te da tu housing is da kala ta siu da dan pa da ha la si ha. Marcy. I da program advisor si. I da regional office si. I da neditil si. I da program da housing corporation si. Hade kulit ke don't AC da dinal TC you had to be going to it to. Mercy, Mr. Speaker. The program advisors no thanatil that we hire la. The Dëne. I can't don't AC to the garb halatil to do programs la see. I had the tanudler. The program advisors done see. I done power. They see the applications what they see. Mercy, Mr. Speaker. Is it like the two program advisor see? You can't gonna tell. The clients about the two programs set by dollars. The district office what they see. The report all I see, the status report all I see, the kid don't they see, but don't the applications who don't it below. You night out at the sea the garlet ho. The program advisor see that we it all in all had there. Under statements, yes, so at least on us key. The program advisor see. The minister see. The program advisor see had to know how to in Ali the hiring la Chile. Mercy, Mr. Speaker. The two population la see the hiring la see. The programs that la see. The two housing unit see. You had to front an early thing. The two boardness in had that too. The units locally don't it know what the line I see. You had to nil in. The member see how let's see a kid don't they see. The community office don't I see the housing authority seats there. Because had diversity. High how to it doesn't alternate see power nilo. The program see the garpa highlight. The garden done has a tilo. The staff see. The hero office and it's annual I ta nu tsenni li hatele ta hemila. I ta anste si hate si. I ta khai sa hate si. I beta further galeta si. I staff people see it no pale na you that's really lila de. I ta tsenni hate sa. Mercy. I minister it answers team that hanne. Mercy member. Ita program officer da local housing authority seniors in district office da law. Ita program see you the garbage relate da le no at the see. Ita service da law da housing corporation da ba la see. And they tell see. Ita department see da district office ita local housing authority I do kan it hare. Ita do community dan patil ki see. Ita daycare. Ita member sees a client see bazigun lo. Ita department seat on la to initially ha. Mercy.
Oral question from Lake. Mercy, Mr. President. Health Insurance Service Kara. The policy that Ugalo now ultrasounds of that only family members been dollars at eliminate there. Mercy, Mr. Speaker. Support person so dan heel Latino ultrasound dan heel is daar in a year hoe laat het geworden de hier betiane geen zon il het ook begeleid daar net tel ha geen zon il Mercy, nee. Gaat dan ja. I had Cheleni, Satan, Hasselni, Bell had a well Galateleni. July 2019. Had we at Dunhillet in Dunhill used our in the ultrasound in July, July 2019. I had Profiani. Mercy, Mr. Speaker. It changed the diagnostic in staff thing a year. A using Canada hot air, then Kizilia, don't diagnostic engine at Donlia, honey, in your ear. Had one kind of on it in low. I see that done I Cordiella. Her practitioners hill collect off to community stakeholders so you're not sure that a ball and I see Hanwat needed only in it. Ultrasound Dan Flandre hornil the ultrasound that Tangalita Henny. He had the medical portion making a tone. He on the patient's billet in the room used to toilet a unit, you'll see her. Had to mercy, Mr. Speaker. Dan Baval Yakwan, what I got another policy. Dan the day had was CFC in the zone of patients on the zone de la Tone. Can is on but nicht Canada Professional Practice Guidelines we had to run on November 2018. Northern Healthcare assumed that tanhelet ultrasound betingat tutia any we backers is lutia hat only guidelines or policy to allow family members tanhelet to lehniate merci sonography Canada guidelines in you nausing best practice on the zone set or na hatutan sipel TC I don't see ill policies or procedures of ultrasound Stanton using Netiani. Hatoli tatul and nasi tanhelet in tanhelet yeah they in a zone better health over you don't see in a zone any of that yeah yeah tanch on you scripatio the guidelines I seem la tanhelet in tan kata ele hini tan ultrasound to that suhle ai hini try sa Stanton diagnostic asakala now I tatu atong yesia yung tan stakeholders out here practitioners patients those community stakeholders dat check with tan betsin siwa yung sinet yung panet ya dat brata kalaita to Chipewyan night 8 year at zone policy sonographer that only on the zone see that patient in the zone at the kalaita any. I see Mr. Speaker. Yeah, education culture plunders kara. Budget tampa wana in lo sit donors cursi. Nor budget autonomy or not. DEA surpluses to roll over but on the government on the yilbakani hatoin karilsa any. Merci. Merci. Yeah. Do it. Tan SeaWorld isi bikol yele chang hi kesi merci chang hasil ni ta nil inha de tatu tsampa year lasi the school lasi education ha ta tsampa waga there see 7% to 250,000 ni e off kondere atu e off the chat to education by yet zo ya serious ya seri atu dat ubagalas nasi yung tanris on that education authority tsampa school bus had tsampa nile tkode says increased tkode yore bagalaita ha tsampa nal chu dil nuni dil askera tsampa nal chu dil ni yeah I be your crib bet la ni promotions at our day I saw no Merci, Minister. Tainisi ha. Hat oli tatua junttan saakatalainen asiat here. TAA also it's also here tatua si John Nastavars in lota Dëne Süüłüné a saagalaat naadeni zolieni. Minister DAA tilgalena hatuilloirni. It's paha. I see, Mr. Speaker, colleague. Well, I got sending Kate edge on Dunbagalaita. Sending no education authority hill, alas not to let that ut Sampa got their seat, Sampa goes there. That you see, Nil that Sampa el seat that ut Henezon in not a level Henezon in that u don't call the receipt or Sampa out that u with arting as he Henezon. Dan hill just here, sit dan hill galas na DA's hill zon galas na resta.
A status woman minister is cur. Is cur. A Mitchell report final report we got a midges. So we told they see it and report. A minister see. A call for justice behind queue. Mercy, Mr. Speaker. That's the desta. Because here. Mercy, Mr. Speaker. Minister honest. GNWT thought I too. A call for justice see that do tatu get the report see that do get galena. Mr. Speaker. A departmental GNWT response seat call for justice see. A working group you get galena. A Minister of Status of Women's had a galena. Representative said departments executive Indigenous Affairs, Health and Social Services, Education, Cultural Employment, Housing Corporation CEDA. A department C had to the North Teletule. A working group C. A review the do gonna talk. A call for justice will you see. A time frame hall yele had de a cat to review see. A thought that Bonate. Mercy, Mr. Speaker. Action plan law see how. Do long-term funding of the see. Call for justice will you see. Minister see. You Minister see. Long-term sustainable funding with call for justice. Mercy. Mercy, Mr. Speaker. The federal territorial status of woman 90. The meeting seal the banality. The tutan haloleta see. The review netting see. Mercy, Mr. Speaker. The government see the minority government see. I gala do be gala telde. I no the government see to the federal government to jada. I the han be movement be hale tele to lo. I the federal partner see had to be what's any ha. Why see Mr. Speaker? I has clear. I the members here to do ja do no on do halai on 90. I had to be honest ha. NWT Housing Corporation Ministers Kerr. Ali Cho T4 slips in tender an assessment il tiu that. Mercy, Mr. Speaker. I T4 slips I rental scale how to you died in Ida do not see the pay stubs to the monthly income support to a rental payment assessment I saw see her. Ida tight see. Ida Lord office not there. Ida rental assessment to that. Ida time see the responsibility that. Gaan toen jaren daar gaan het sampat de kaun het ziet hotel de housing heil de ha. Mercy, Mr. Speaker. You see, the housing policy see. The bureaucratic. Can't do hal on T4 see thing da because at least the legislation. Ibetati has ni greatly so. Mercy, Mrs. The policy. Just let's call like legislate. A housing corporation policy. Nada. I T4 all you had that and Barney's. On get the guy the saw totally now had the assessment in see. 12 months, the higher rate 19. The power of burn and you had it on it. The government said that, yeah. The do policy. The T1 to typically list. The totally and the halunili. Mercy. A policy seat, a T4 rental scale. A membership. A information holiday here. A statement you agent place on natal in see. The assembly see hall in. The support leave the 100 years see her. A alternate seat a con. The quantity of the department social Dëne Sųłıné Yatıé. Get to the question. Dëne Sųłıné Yatıé. Social tlada tinalti. Hi, serious speaker. Dëne Sůłıné. Dëne age group see yon transportation or activity see. Dëne don't see equal yellow. Dëne best chanta by city bus see hatero. Dëne activities what they say. Dëne tu cha bugula chip tan patala see to orle. Since they not so long, answered Dëne distant telo had the power nilo. Night betida yon leon. You had to chant. Hello. Mercy, Mr. Speaker. Ida get you no ansberayo. Ida do hunter had to put a later see. Ida done real curler had to Ida dinal TC had the no neighbor girl and kid on Ida age group C survey. Ida do la see 75 to 80 85 answered he had to survey 45 haunted done 75 see had to survey yeah. A 10% do not done 75 to 80 getting 85 and older haunted serving law. Mercy, Mr. Speaker. Non done do survey. You see, doing see, Bahalali out there. You can't all day see because the do limitation dollar see. You had to equip on it how Hanurusini. Mercy, Mr. Speaker. You the minister see. Doing renew that do the Aunila see. You the beta bestchana do a tattoo and it's an anyhow. Mr. The department see the doing safety law. It often bezetti see Japagoleche see how the transportation. It do the do nil end the Dumaconit how they see the steering committee see March 2020 night there. It the health authority see you're there. It can't on they see done has new. It the organization the programming see who had they see. April get there on there. It the program put there.
Mercy, Mr. Speaker. Not NWT, that's one of the days you could at a bit it there. You'll see that through us one of the day. Mr. Speaker, I think, don't eat some subsidy or commercial fee. So no, yeah. Mr. Speaker, 2018, 2019, 565,000 Northwest Territory Federation bits 18 le supporta. Northwest Territories Commissioner of Fisheries, Sampa ITI it's annual. Naked Nas and with Great Slave Lake Fishery Program. It another desi compina. I feito that hiru asu senal yesi. I Winnipeg's Northern Food Development Program. Small business though. Entrepreneurs I be your some powers care at where small business in here. So not desi tan sa atan yet I Mercy, Mr. Speaker. NWT as one as desi it ours sampa but at DC 20% NWT fishermen and 20 NWT not daily see the bit at the other very clear car. Mr. I own Northwest Territories Fishermen Sea, but John Northwest Territories no they're on at island at the other driver's license, healthcare card out. John Tunik is one of the commercial fishing license it's in there. It's eating it's Sudi Naganani John Northwest Territories fish plants and Sudi Naganani freight support system that it's at the don't issue ni la cigar it's a something that's at so then Northwest Territories a bit at 10 then right so but at the John the chain let tanzi mercy Mr. Speaker ni that the residency Tanjan not they see don't let a seed program hill a commercial renewable resources use policy had don't any seed program try John get hasa John other we saw 3 years try John other you're at some point credit will any a ministry trinazon in lilo in how you see that John try or John not they see you but at the 6 months John was there but or they had to see but as New Year's in the see had only not in some part show where non at the John done that not they see try you but at the see I had also not so much shine levelly the at overist auch CD hat über Skrulette that John another lessee but at the that 6 months in it when nausea John it travail and this this I see programs I own as and it's on those in Mercy, Mr. Speaker. I see that Fido Suana that there, Minister of ITI, contribution, grants, subsidies. I unit in Atlehow. I had to actually at see that he see net in Rari, it's important only house, Satilone, nicht in Haune. Mercy, Mr. Speaker, Ines, yeah. The department I use in it get lost in it that to see no parala nade no parala natro 18th Assembly support of NWT fishermen net in there had we double yeah 225,000 450,000 and that one nitro we but it see that the garlat eli John night they see no it's what one ton kind so but it yeah hat only dat u ons dan slaaswana te real sa hat dan bezieht der hat u direct said aswana te is it's like alte te lilo ne nil ja ayon si en dan ek groda so wana tere ne zongle ne hat u die ihr tampa not sehr so sehen ja so ja wie net betast hier tu lo ne dat u galaita si
You the medical travel see. You the minister see. You the doctor's recommendation holiday see. You the medical notorian tantalni see. The Cloud Authority medical travel. You non-medical escort see. You notorian tantalni. Good luck at the holiday. Mercy, Mr. Speaker. The Sierran's mercy. You kept in a diddle, cut on AC. You the administration that do travel al yasi. You the do medical travel, see what they see. You the referral yasi. Recommendation al enda. Medical travel, see. Benefit programs, government no need, yeah. No need your travel staff, see, Carolina. You the full authority, Della, you non-medical policy great list there. You do recommendation dollar, see. You do policies dollar, see, huh? June 2019, Health and Social Services. You the directive, well, yeah. You do medical travel, see it only, yeah, see that do policy, see. The appeal policy. A deputy minister's social service here. NTSA here too, the medical travel see. The travel program see, John Sodnan, Hayriper, Kecho Gayaha. The member statements here. Departmental staff job bugla chidelti. A medical background girl yellow. Eat on the Hanwell with a higher lodger. Eat a minister. Eat a minister. Health and Social Service Minister. The medical travel. A medical travel see. A kid on the issue, the policies dollar see. A non-medical escort see. The form give great list. The letter see. Don't they see a great list. The medical travels office see. The policy secretly see. Medical travels the inlets at the non-medical escorts. It all yasi the medical travel staff says at there. It don't yasi. It appeal policy hello. It policy see. It can't see her. Mr. Speaker, it naturally on had a see. He is by naturally on what they see. The NWTC her. It minister see. That naturally on see the he see the naturally on the see. Mercy, Mrs. B. Ei na torlian tan dalni sita to travel policies ya. Ei da role sita advocacy. Ei da policy sita to greatly seal. Ei betadi al keta tan da li si hatele. Mr. Speaker, ei da evaluation al ya da medical travel si. Ei da natorlian hatu tan dalni si. Ei da ei toda holte ha. Mercy, Mr. Speaker. Iatana naisiliade 2019. Iatun nedagaisi atun begaleta. Ita members she standing committee keta to ha on see updated le. Ita briefing seat the halnede di hasla. Mercy, Mr. Speaker. Housing Corporation. Ita land use, wellness plan, ita economic development resource management strategy seat, minister seat, ita planning exercise, ita do John 19th assembly tilti seat 9 hota there. Mercy, Mr. Speaker. Ita the policy. You get on the 36 communities that do plans on the rising at the Gorchenle. Our cabinet here to Bahal to Neditela. Our partnership with the Siha. You can't see it to jump a galata. Mercy. A minister see that a long-range housing plan or sit housing in see. A agent place it a hiring law had a see. It's a cool. A disability had a see how. Mercy, Mr. Speaker. The housing plant la CNWT Housing Corporation see ha. Ida do cha tane little teo had a see ponza ida de teo. Ida cha ku da cha ku helbas keno had a see da on nego de see ha. Ida Northwestern Torsi da non-taneton ste gorcha da tu cha tu ta tanelte burti si. Ita aging in place will yet on it not they say in it yet. Ita programs you panza hado. What is she saying? Ita rent somebody programs ita bullet shoot on without yet. Ita public housing unit see hati lila. So member see hatu bahalalus now. Northwest Territories Housing Corporation see. Ita program putman na. Ita housing at North Jersey. Ita Dëne Sųłıné Yatıé core housing become a tasi yellow 20% da chasi. Mercy, Mr. Speaker. Housing Corporation see. Ita yung bastan pasi nether there. ida tu portfolio ha ansi is a new ja is Port Good Hope si ha teo is agreement al yasne ida housing program si federal dollars ha do ida housing initiative program si da tu dala si slum bekalas now da slum panos tinstande ida housing corporation si da tu ida tu tan dinal tisi jansa nenge ya ida tu housing plan dala si de sinere rane terili ida hirila si da tu plan dala si a strategic plan si ida dinal tiu jansa nenge ya ida community based information dala si itla da dinal tiu ida tu partnership da na sultin hala tu bekale ta marsi
Merci, Mr. Speaker. Yelnev housing is becoming everlasting affordable in me. Tat bullish chet. That quite that was done quite off near job. Bullish night daisy at Hero at any. Merci, Mr. Speaker. You want to housing programs that are chant at Wagalai bullish chet, nar rent subsidy program about that Tansiti as a name, but you not April 1st. Nelgalas na tuedile I wenelda naust hier dat utan agalai ta sinel just hier tuedile te zene. Merci, Mr. Speaker. At Covalese letter Johnny Gene WT leave NWD negotiating table. Self-government agreement, GNWT negotiators updated mandates for Baal Leone. Merci, Mr. Speaker. Mandate direction negotiation clauses that don't neither seat abalite out somehow the new all see you don't see it but it's all here negotiation yes not only hot edile that somehow that is jump but I the halt we need halt need one night here merci. The Aboriginal government, Nika government, Gene WT, FT Noel Galanela, Minister. Geen self-government, anyone else here that we Galana see no in it. Merci. So I thought that you need easy. Easy. At the clinch agreements in years in. Horn, yeah, then and you'll see horn, yeah, but like that, will Sat ut I saw. I left air. Hot only. And you'll see Canada's legislation with Canada Health Act, the principles, so you need all of new Canada's legislations that child security that you can new that you secure belgalata you'll see that era. Then all helgalita holy you'll see Neil era it Khanil air John and Lamashira Galata. Indigenous government, federal government of the GNWT to 1000 here. Federal government a bit issues there. Federal government Premier couldn't none no niet core principles niet inatling het ilo indigenous government hills the machiltsi haro no nedelt ilhani. Mr. Speaker. Dat je jacht geet jou richt en let at isi. Nak kies katalana sa government hagala now. CC Islamat yo. Premier Islam CC Islamat ila. Atol and it saw night and the goals ha government katalana. Din reis chanzi ni yazi hatong je has. Senet al kasi jo te snidi le goed atgalai no die rijbal no a jong het tongs terrorist a jong bet achtjo beljastjo jong si dat u at het din eerst en nu niet echt against aslate a jong het niza cha maar lers dan zie dat chiefs who are all killed negotiations not killed. Yeah, no, the Aboriginal people they nearly churlet out, didn't they? Had always see that don't year 30 years off like that. Government to government, the federal government, territorial government, original government, a young government, the government. This government ayong sagala no sent so dan zijn kalderlijnen had ayong sinnes dat u dan heel jasgeil af ne zo historical governments and galas now land lease agreements that is an hey rest had any wrinkles kreber galas na ne. Merci, Mr. Prin was katholiek. Can't tongue mine and ask here as saga. Niet zien we night kini. See Nurse Kersey, Minister of Lands. Blah. Gene WT surface lease covering tongue mining. Pronto, it's a called there no it's a federal government hoy in Cantong mine. Mostly Mr. Speaker in Canada federal government you leases you see tungsten site inspections so federal government it's a called there yasnia here gala no pa. The waste sites of the federal government, you'll see how to anything at that. Mercy, the anything. First curl, quantum, at the federal government's and it's like all their Johnny. Yeah, GNWT, no need, no. Nice see ninety how yeah, but it did hold that or Mercy, Mr. Speaker. Government of Canada, federal government, it's like all the that what begal now. I don't sell you out. I don't edit at ni sell you. Mackenzie Valley Resource Management Act in GNWT. There's GNWT, it's a called their law license, it's a called their law authority, it's in the lane. Mercy. GNWT, no liability, it's any. Federal government, that laws there. That GNWT government, that I sure you can't tongue at all now again. Mr. Speaker, we can't talk business asset. Northwest Church government, yeah, that kude kentang sampa not lane art sampa what's in the security hana he'll chew in there. Yeah. That right as with Kasi. That Mac Tom security arrangements he'll chew in there. After minister policy he'll chew sampa not lana leha. Mac Tom who's chew any final security ha. Mr. Speaker, see that Dëne Neil, not properties law. Federal government, and you'll see, and you'll see in law on the GNWT unit, yeah, Trinizon, Austin is on this, yeah. Ja, nee, jong, we gaan als het gaan, net. Hier rennen als het geen.
Returns to written questions. Replies to Commissioner's address. Petitions. Tabling of documents. Minister of Finance. A supplementary expenditure number 3, 2020. Operation number 4, 2019-2020. Natural Resource Minister. ASA document ja. Impact Monitoring Program 2018 Annual Report. Marcy, Mr. Ta document is la. The batch a medical travel denial. E8 ministered a constitute a medical policy see that to criteria a appeal process here. Mercy, Mr. Speaker. Tabling a document. Notice of motions. Tuniday Walladay. Mercy. Thursday, February 13th, 2020. Motion alea. Hay River North. Table document 12-19, 2020-23. Government of North Committee of the Whole SIHA. Mr. Speaker, a appropriate time to a consent to slate motion SIHA. Yellowknife North. A member seats on constituency. 13th, 2020. A second honorable member prohibited North standing rule number 4. A Thursday, 13, 2020. Tuesday, February 25th, 2020. A February 25th, 2020. Mr. Speaker, Benita, the Dutch Executive Council, new members of the Legislative Assembly, public that's at DC. Mr. Speaker, notice no aha. ta business hanu dir si to zan ha. Notices of motions, Dëne Sųłıné. What's the control? Ta motion does see give notice that. Two dash dot. Ta motion see her. Mercy, Mr. 12-19 2 28 government 22 mandate that do move Hay River North 12-19 2023 C Government of Northwest Territory moving to the whole committee of the whole for consideration there. Notice of motion for the first reading of Bill Gati. Navigati. Committee of the Whole and other table documents. A committee of the whole to order. Mr. Norn. Madam Chair. Table document 60-19. Infrastructure expenditure number 3, 2019-2020. Thank you. The committee agree? Number 3, 2019-2020. Does Minister opening remarks, but Minister of Finance. Supplementary estimate infrastructure 2090. $1.3 million. 418 snowblower. Inaniha. Capital assistance program. 400,000. Surface structure. Inuvik seat airport. 75% government of Canada. The health support. 280,000 China patrol boats. A nature fund agreement. Environment Canada, Climate Change Canada. 200,000 environmental assessment. A waiting Lewis Lacey. We Lockhart Lakeson. A opening remarks. Mercy, Minister. The witness need to hold John. Sergeant R. Witness East End John Chamberson. Jimmy Cooey, Darren Cortrell, Secretaries. General comments of 10 minutes in visit. No comments. Eight departments. Environment, natural resources. Too. Does a general comment. Environment, natural resource. Natural resources. Sunni. The minister see. The patrol boats tahal and see nothing see. Three jet boats the top of China now. The protected area hal and the site now. Mercy, Madam Chair. Is a dead idea. Federal money, see. A Taha agreement, a Taha Leon. It's all no tap. The rights and for fiscal term agreement that 2023 and half. Mercy, Madam Chair. 2023, some patinal tier in the protected area. See, Ita hat ita tes nede he lautlat ya. Ja, beta business huni there tourism hat ita non protected area si. Ita dia gaitsan hat utsampa la dine. Ita federal government di. Nuni hard sampa ni liotlat ya. Merci, Madam Chair. Ita thoughts protected area siha. Government Northwest Territory, federal government seal. Ita indigenous government. We can't see that do partnership the government hello. Ita natural resource had they call it done hell research gonna tell that do long term. We're gonna tell see. I can't get that do some see in a 2023 with the government seat Dëne Sųłıné government seat. No, it's a government seat. A Sigaras Kurtun need assembly seat that do Tampar Lao that don't eat Lelo. No, it's a government that do Galena see. Ita Saitan Nanat see. $190,000 a year, snake. You don't need a government seat that do a lot of it. Ita minister see. Yeah, they call it part near that do some part no, the government see that do but then Halgalena see. Either do chant some part law at the party see. Ita cat Batasha tears, Zelhule, Ned de Raisi, had they call government Northwest Territory see that do then held some part law had to done Zenya. Ita Fort Smith Airport see that do a snowblower bondi has ne. $418,000 in Kisne. Ita time machine. Ita patrol. $280,000 is that. Ita but I yacht until Bashana. $418,000 in Ki. Ita $280,000 commitment new on the environment natural resource $280,000 commitment. The committee, natural resource, stewardship, climate change, $280,000. The committee agree level. Environment, natural resource, stewardship, climate change, $280,000. The committee agree in law. Ay asset management seat $200,000 seat ita committee bigger outlet Member Riley. Ay environmental assessment see. A thought of it's like out there had a thought of see how it Mercy, Madam Chair. Mercy, Madam Chair. GNWT contribution the project Kale Nasi. Federal government see had to natural trade corridors fund see. Application had to do. A partnership federal government geological province environmental assessment of what see. Water use, water permafrost, fish studies, air quality, a business opportunity, yumakonata, a traditional knowledge, tanchadne city, patio, a engineering, hat italasi, a per funding halya leda, a pasrinteha, a Dëne Sųłıné Yatıé. I to tanats at you had today. I don't lop neither da. I thought no the government see. I thought first here that project see. $200,000. I 40 million on that deal rights and ha. It's a timeline record. Darn TC unit phase 149. It turns kid up in us. I studies the yard Korea than the holding Korea. I numbers don't do some of secondary see. The do $40 million see has seen at Korea. I don't they see has seen it. I can't. I study see don't they question la. The minister that the nurse near sa. I turn TC Hanuas ni how. I Loda Hanuas ni. The carnation. The cost as well. The cut. The hasn't to layer there. Let's see. The business case from them that do lot here see. How did that? The trade corridor funds the business case assessment alliance leader. Yet on assembly seat on high hesitant leader. The committee seat Ida do business case da la si. Ida tan hat se tia. Masi mam. Ida tan. Ida project si hade. Business case is in lila de kule. Ida minister han was needed as well. Minister of Finance. Cost benefits to be connect time later at the committee seat that's at the suit that do the committee seat at the Igor. The chair. But the toilet, yes, so we got it at toilet. The cost benefit. The geological province here. The ministers here. $200,000. The 40 million. The Tanha Tutla they had about that. Yet the project seat. A baseline study has now. A cat on the ship and earth. A chat you had a sea. A two studies al Nessie. A two assessment see. A had to the project see the chara. A chapasi. A Bugagalaida. A studies here. A baseline data see. Net Bali tells it of environmental assessment and net project tells it. Eat of Dinal T.C. Johnson and Gaya. I did project C because I the project. I can't plan because change over the kid on there. I did Tanha dealer there. Do the Tanha lecture. I did government seat to see how to have this. I can neither. I do some pala. I see how to because I have. I Chipewyan Yatıé. I Nunavut portion see though. I cabin ground see how to snake. Yes. You had to support us there. The member seat, the multi seat, the two John. Each Northwest Territories Basin did. He supported the island Yunzan. The business case that do cost analysis. The do new had not here. The project see the department see the Kerbusi that they see.
Merci, Madam Chair. A business plan on North KC. Great Bay Port Project. Not here. Environment assessment on not here. A Nunavut borders any on Nile Kenya. A Nile Inlet. Nunavut. Merci, Madam Chair. Environment assessment done Nunavut borders and environment assessments like that. Astes a Nunavut border bill like that here any. I told you Nunavut it's a calder like a banana. So Northwest Territories like this here. thought, well, I thought on Northwest Territories in an island here and a year, see, mineral resources, so, Trinazon, Nil, I see, I only, it's a ton of I see, Nil, to, Trinazon, I only in rar, a year there. But oes Trinazon, Nil, either, yeah. The Grace Balancing on that TDLA, the Northwest Territories, but I tondo any. Must see one I see that at a scope meal, Grace Bay half one out hilo, Bathurst, Caribou a year da, but in cabin ground la. At 10 borders, Catorlian la, at only. Resource boats, Trinazon, nothing left, you'll sell a hate any mineral deposits, so a trip that are a bit out in here. Trinazon that I own that in the minister at Ubagala, now say, noon of Tatuala, now I could smell any other city low. Minister of Finance. I saw actually see that I personally had I someone last year in the had I back Arsh personally that only a satellite I article Canada country I see Arctic regions I see banana cow that only I satellite down there, they know that the government of Canada to transport Canada minerals or Niga, you'll see Hanalia born near and development of when the Tananga geological area, they Tulu there and there's only Henate who never tell her. Niga operation, you're the mines on as only any Tulu a year. Hat only Trinazon in but can it how clown there that year when Tulu need off. The snowblower to Bacha, not here, to Bacha snowblower. $480,000 night near to Bacha, and snowblower you not here. At the Linoil, you night here, okay. 200,000 night here done. Asset management on night here, that they say we saw no here in anything. Infrastructure asset management. Not previously authorized. 200,000 hit Hot the infrastructure programs and services not previously authorized in $818,000. I don't no passat ilo. Mr. Bonner was snowblower or car. Third try it hogger or SI snowblower and Austria nerdy. I that aren't here one nice the medium aren't here and the charlotte aren't here from the Chile. I aren't here so of course snowblower in there. As the Yasland, it's like a snowblower on the eye. Dat nu dollar niet dat over het oud in Mercy. That u graded I on top of chow the snow blower nos machine nos had a snow blower with machines at in see but top of chow but at to leni. Ja, 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 I'm you like 100 feet that plow and grader but out in lade a snowblower snowblower uh, the sun out but out in see sell out the how but out I see grader or snowplow that's there and see there and there's uh, tender hall yaw than the zone see hat only that lit see the tender process bel petlare that elesan petlaza hayene snow infrastructure program 818,000 hite ayong infrastructure total upon 1,018,000 no pasat ilo hite ayong Marcy Minister Witness Marcy John no call terms Sergeant at Arms yeah sorry please escort motions and had question called ayun tapa sat ilasiel Mercy Stephen North Funete Mercy committee motions then the table down infrastructure expenditure number 3 2019 16-19 sub 2 recommendation the sound up a bill on that motion motions and any no question is you sat ilse you you 16-19.2 at our when Pabluski out Mr. Nun trained on the committee discuss at the chair all those on plant up a area Tlaing Lania. Wat ayong antas niya di. Snowblower dat keda to. Snowblower dat. Newington Lake. It's in committee. Table document 16-2, infrastructure expenditures 2019-2020. Nilis Nia C. Ayong 16-19-2 concluded. Hata example with yeah, you're bagalot na sa ilene. Yeah, bagalot na ne. Nombre second ilda. Third reading the bills. Motion is in order. Motion is in order. Question has been called. Ayong. Nabasatilo. Tabi catch out. Ayong satila is carried in it. Third reading the bills. Orders of the day. Wednesday, February 12th, 2020, 1:30 p.m.
Statements, member statements, return to oral questions, recognition of visitors in the gallery, acknowledgements, oral questions, written questions, returns to written questions, replies to the Commissioner's address, petitions, report of committee on the review of bills, reports of standing and special committees, tabling of documents, notices of motion, motions, notices of motion for the first reading of bills, first reading of bills, second reading of bills, consideration in committee of the whole of bills and other matters, table document 12-19-2, table document 17-19-2, report of committee of the whole, third reading of bills, orders of the day.
This House stands adjourned until Wednesday, February 12th, 2020 at 1:30 p.m.